Good afternoon, everybody. It's Miss Doggy, or Carmen. This fine gentleman here is having a bad day, so we gave him some lunch money. Went around the block, now we're checking on him. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Quieres dormir?
Más o menos, brother.
Yeah? Go
Speak
eat.
Spanish?
Sí, hablas poquito, pero no mucho. Tú tienes a comer.
Me dijo en spirit.
On my otro lado?
Over there.
Take that money I gave you and go get some tacos before they close.
Yeah.
Tienes el dinero que...
Not hungry, bro. Thank you.
Oh, you're not hungry?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
You
so
promised you were
much.
going to buy tacos later, right? Later, más mejor? Later? I don't know.
Maybe later, brother.
En la tarde? Para comprar
Yeah,
comida?
brother.
All right.
Thank you so much for your hat.
You're very welcome. I do have a big heart.
I love you.
Aw.
Corazón.
I love everybody, man. I just want to
Yeah,
make sure you were
bro.
safe. You look tired.
Yeah.
Go back by that wall over there and just go to sleep over there. Go meet ahí.
brother.
Or allí, de ese lado.
Yeah. No harm.
I know. Yo sabía.
No harm, brother.
You look tired. Se
Bro,
miras,
I mean, I love you. Your hair.
you love my heart. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hair.
Well, you seem like you're a very nice guy. So you have a good night, okay? I'll come back later and check on you again. So we'll be out walking. Yo voy para atrás más tarde, okay? You need a blanket? Do you need like a sleeping bag? Necesito un sleeping bag?
No,
Para dormir?
tengo sleeping bag.
No necesito?
Está.
Sí.
Eso es.
Yo tiene.
Oh, here.
I'll come back later and bring you a sleeping bag, okay? I've got one that's for como un backpack, pero some sleeping bag. You can take it with you. It's starting to get cold at night here.
For you.
She's like, never mind, I don't want it.
What's your?
Hi, say hi.
Hey.
All right,
Thank God.
I'll bring you a sleeping bag, okay?
Okay.
I will. I don't live that far from here, so I'll go home and bring you a sleeping bag that's got a bag you can put on your shoulders. And that way you can keep it with you, okay?
Gracias, thank you.
De
mi
nada, de
amigo.
nada.
You understand Spanish, huh?
Sí, sí entiende mucho. Todos la gente de Dios en mi corazón. So I will help you out, brother, okay? I'll come back later. I'll bring you a sleeping bag. That way you can be comfortable,
Yeah.
okay?
Sí.
All right, man. I'm going to go ahead and go, though. I'm going to go. I have to go walk them.
¿Quiere que vaya para allá? Over there.
No, yo voy a ese lado. Pero vive ahí, junto de 9.
Por las 9.
Sí.
Acá.
But I have to
Mine.
go home and
Right.
go get a sleeping bag, and I'll come back later. Are you going to be around here? ¿Ven a
Yeah,
quedar
here.
aquí?
Sí.
Okay. Yo voy para atrás. Okay? I'll see you later.
Good, sure.
Okay. God bless.
Brother.
I'll be back. You stay safe, okay?
Good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Y tengo God.
Absolutely. With God. Always. All right, man. I will be
Yeah,
back.
Beautiful. Tengo God.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Oh, ¿cómo te llamo? ¿Cómo te llamo? What's your name?
Hablo Jesse.
Jesse? Y yo era Carmen.
Okay.
All right, Jesse. I'll see you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. What a nice guy. Very, very sweet. So I've come by a couple times, obviously. Just out enjoying my Saturday with my dogs. It's a beautiful day in Colorado. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's just perfect. I just noticed him sitting out there by himself, kind of praying. And and I know he's drinking. He had a big old bottle of whiskey. So I slammed my tea and gave him the bottle so that we could put it in the water bottle that I had my tea in, so it's not so obvious. Because he's not hurting anybody, but it's considered like a public nuisance, unfortunately, to be out drinking in public. But right now, because of coronavirus, everybody's doing it, right? Our city here in Longmont has separated, so we have 2 lanes on each side. So you see the cement on that side? They did that so stores can bring the store stuff out, and just a lot less drama dealing with the mask situation. So yeah, that's working for everybody. So if you go up there further, look, I took the kayak off. But yeah, we'll walk a little bit further and then I'll let you guys go. So the thing with Jesse, I know I'm easily distracted and I do apologize, guys. I have the ADD bad, easily distracted. So Jesse said he had a job, he lost his job, and they kicked him out of his apartment. And he went out, got drunk one night, and when he went home, everything was out in the streets, and all the homeless and anybody was already taking all his stuff. I'm like, no way. So I don't speak perfect Spanish or anything, but I do understand Spanish quite well from being in, from being in management most of my life, having drivers, workers. Sorry. Red, come here. You gotta stay over here, dude. Calm down. So yeah, with that, I've learned to speak Spanish on my own. Yeah, it was not spoken in our home. But anyway, so on top of that, he said he's been sleeping in the streets, staying at parks, and then the police kicked him out of the parks. And I know Longmont has a lot of homeless before the COVID. And a lot of them, it's by choice, but I know I've seen that man out flagging. Like, I think he did construction. So, but yeah, he said right now nobody's hiring, and he'd rather get drunk and not wake up. And that's pretty sad to hear, I understand where he's coming from. I do, I totally do. I had someone that I think hurt me so bad on top of everything else going on in my life that I didn't want to wake up either. You can't just go out and do things that affect people's lives to the point that they're become suicidal. And then to act like you don't even care makes it worse. I'll help anybody in need, but I don't hurt nobody. So speaking of which, Jesse, let's go back to him. Was grateful that I slammed my tea and hit his alcohol. And I kind of leaned him up against that thing because he was falling all over the place. But he's still in the same spot, so I went back to check on him. And he was still in the same spot, so I offered him a little bit of money, not a lot. Just there's a Mexican restaurant right next door. And so I offered him a little cash, like $8 to go buy dinner. And gave him a couple water bottles, those are in his bag. And he was polite, said he wasn't hungry. And he offered me the money back. And I figure he's probably just drunk. So I told him, I helped him put the money in his wallet and hide it. So he might not remember he had it. So that's why I was asking him if he did. We're going to go finish our walk. And then we're going to grab a sleeping bag. And if you guys like, there'll be a part 2. I'm not taking him home. God knows. This year alone, I've helped like 3 people that were homeless that wound up screwing me over. And they're not all like street people, but homeless is homeless, right? But yeah, I'm learning you can't just open your heart and house to everybody. So it's sad. It's sad to meet all these selfish people in life. They just don't understand. I give because I care. And God gives us the means to take care of each other. There's just too many selfish people out there that take advantage of people like myself that have that kind heart. Being an empath, it's really hard to look away. I could not walk away from Jesse. I attempted to, but my heart kept drawing me back. I just felt it. So, maybe I saved his life today. Maybe not. I don't know. I just know that he'll be alive to see me later. And he did not slam that bottle. So that's good. So hopefully he takes my advice and takes a nap. And then definitely we'll bring him a sleeping bag that's I've got like sleeping bags that the bag part that it fits in goes over your shoulders like a backpack. So I'm hoping he can use it and not lose it. That way he's at least got that he could chill under a tree at a lake or something. I mean, park or a lake. I mean, wherever he wants to be. I assume in town because they get at least food offered to him, you know. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna let you go for now. And again, it's Miss Doggy. Miss Doggy's Lucky Life. And the dog pat. We're just out walking along. Ooh, and I got exciting news, but I'll wait till later to share that with you.